What is a pangolin? Is it the same as an armadillo? Where do they live? How many different pangolins are there, and why are they so endangered? In this video, we're going to answer these questions and a load more, so that by the end you will know everything you need to know about these amazing creatures. So join us as we answer the most common questions about pangolins, starting with, is a pangolin a mammal or a reptile? With a body that's mostly covered in scales, you might be forgiven for thinking it was a missing link between mammals and reptiles, but no, pangolins are all mammal, albeit with some amazing physical features that we're going to come to soon. How many different pangolins are there? There are 8 species of pangolins in the world, 4 in Africa and 4 in Asia. In Asia, there are the Indian, Philippine, Sunda, and Chinese pangolins. But in this video, we're going to focus on the African species. These are the Black Bellied, White Bellied, Giant, and Temminck Ground Pangolins. All 8 pangolin species are listed as vulnerable to critically endangered. Are pangolins related to armadillos? There is a common misconception that the pangolin is an African armadillo. They are not related. They do share some physical characteristics and behaviours, like rolling into a ball, but they are not related. In fact, pangolins are more closely related to bears, cats, and dogs. What do pangolins eat? Pangolins are insectivores and eat ants and termites, but mainly ants. Some pangolins, like Temminck Ground Pangolin, which you are most likely to see in southern and East Africa, eat mostly ants and are quite fussy on their ant choices. It's thought that these pangolins will only eat around 15% of ant species. Different pangolins from different areas also prefer different ants, which is why relocating pangolins from areas where they were born really difficult. What are pangolin scales made from? As with rhino horn and your fingernails, pangolin scales are made from keratin. That's it. Nothing magical or mystical. Unfortunately, in some traditions, it is believed that these scales possess medicinal properties, and this is why pangolins sit on the endangered lists. There is no scientific evidence to support the belief that pangolin scales can cure ailments such as arthritis, ulcers, and tumours. Pangolin is derived from the Malay word pengulung, which means roller. This seems appropriate as it describes the most famous pangolin behaviour, rolling into a ball. What causes a pangolin to roll into a ball? When a pangolin rolls itself into a ball, it is a defensive strategy. Pangolins don't have the capacity to run away from a predator, so instead, they took the evolutionary decision to go super defensive instead. Their scales almost interlock and can be so effective that even lions tend to give up after a while. I hope you're enjoying these pangolin facts so far. If you're keen to learn more and join the fight to save the pangolins of Africa, then why not join the Pangolin Guardians? It's very easy and free to join. I'll leave a link in the description below. Now back to the facts. What are young pangolins called? Female pangolins will breed and give birth once every 12 to 18 months, and their offspring are called pangolin pups. When it's very young, a pup will spend most of its time in the burrow with its mother curled around. But later, it will ride on its mother's back when she goes out looking for food. Like all mammals, the pup feeds on its mother's milk while young. Pangolins are weaned onto ants at around 3 months. Do all pangolins live in burrows? In Africa, we have 2 arboreal species who spend most of their time in trees. These are the black-bellied and white-bellied tree pangolins, found in rainforests across Central and West Africa. The other 2 species, in southern and East Africa, are terrestrial, spending their lives on the ground. It's these 2 species that use burrows. The Temminck Ground Pangolin likes to use burrows already dug by other large mammals like aardvark, porcupines, and aardwood. Pangolins are also excellent excavators and use their strong forelegs and claws to dig into even the hardest of surfaces, like the sides of termite and ants' nests. How do pangolins feed? Apart from the scales, possibly the most incredible characteristic belongs to the pangolin's super long and sticky tongue. This tongue can extend to almost the same length as the pangolin itself. This enables the pangolin to crack open an ant's nest and then fish for ants, using its long tongue to explore all the chambers and passages of the nest. Even when the ants fight back, the pangolin can close off its ears and nose and remain feeding for a while longer. How long do pangolins live for? It is estimated that some pangolins can live for around 30 years. This is of course only an estimate, as pangolins do not do well in captivity, so their lifespan is difficult to measure, and that's why you are unlikely to see a pangolin in a zoo. African pangolins vary in size from the smallest, and some say the prettiest, Black Bellied Tree Pangolin, right up to the appropriately named Giant Ground Pangolin, which can weigh up to 45 kilograms and grow to a length of over 4 feet or 1.2 meters. Is it okay to approach a wild pangolin? This subject is covered in detail in the next video. Seeing a pangolin in the wild is a super rare privilege, and some people will probably never get to see one. Some guides we know who have spent their lives working in pangolin territories have only seen them a couple of times. So that's what makes seeing one so special. It's very important to remember that this is a solitary animal, and they can easily be stressed when they encounter another large animal, including a human. Make sure you sign up to join the Pangolin Guardians today, so you know what to do when you encounter a pangolin in the wild. There's a link in the description below. Will pangolins go extinct soon? The short answer is yes. There is a real danger that in the not too distant future, pangolins will go the way of the dodo of Mauritius, which was made extinct by human activity hundreds of years ago. This path can be reversed though, and it starts with educating as many people as possible about these amazing animals so that they can be better understood. Please share this film with as many people as you can, and together maybe we can avoid having to explain to future generations why we let such a charismatic creature die out on our